and I'll give you time to present your point of view, and I'll answer you from my point of view, inshallah, and I hope by the end of the discussion you will agree. Thank you.
Hazur, Mr. Nelson has a third question. He has written down actually 3 questions.
Okay.
Could he be allowed, please?
Okay, most welcome.
This is the last one, I promise. In Surah 7, I'm sorry, I beg your pardon because I don't know the name of the surahs just by number. But Surah number 7, verse 157, say that there is prediction of Muhammad in the Torah and Injil.
That's right.
Where in the Injil is written about Muhammad?
So many places, please sit down. No problem. Are you interested in Jesus Christ as well, or just the Jewish predictions?
Just about the Injil.
You see, you find written in the Bible of the prophecy of Muhammadin. And also you find written in Istisna, the Deuteronomy 18:22. 18:18. That God would raise from among the brothers of Moses a prophet of that magnitude and this and that. So we have definite references to the verses which contain the name Muhammad as well. And also we have definite references to the verses of the New Testament where the name Ahmed is mentioned by Jesus Christ. And although it is spelled Ahmed with T, but it is the custom of non-Arabic speaking people to change D to T. That is why Muhammad has been frequently changed into Muhammad. So the word Ahmed is mentioned in the testified and believed to be true script of the New Testament, and we'll show you there. I'm talking of the Egyptian, the Syrian manuscript, which is so far believed to be of the greatest reliability. So we have many evidences to that effect, and also in general the prophecy of Hadhrat Muhammad Rasulullah is found in the parable of the vineyard. Parable of vineyard, I hope you know what I'm talking about. It is so clear, I fail to understand how the Christians miss this. Because it says when the son of the owner, the proprietor of the garden, came and was treated with the same hostility and was destroyed, was killed, then God came himself. All this shows that this event would take place after Jesus Christ had gone. Because he is the Son of God, according to you and according to all Christians. So when in the parable of vineyard it is said that the son was also appointed by the master, and the people treated him again with same cruelty as they had treated the earlier servants. So God decided, or the master decided, to come himself and to punish those who had rejected the authority. Now this refers to a claimant who would be entitled, whose coming would be entitled the coming of God. But metaphorically, like we believe the coming of the Son was meant. So it is only the Holy Quran, after Jesus Christ, which claims that the coming of the Prophet Muhammad was like the coming of God himself. 3 times in the Holy Quran it specifically refers to Prophet Muhammad's coming as the coming of God. وَمَا رَمَيْتَ إِذْ رَمَيْتَ وَلَكِنَّ اللَّهَ رَمَى. You did not throw the handful of pebbles towards the enemy. You did not throw the handful of pebbles towards the enemy, but it was God who threw. When you were taking bay'ah, يَدُّكَانَ يَدُ اللَّهِ فَوْقَ يَدِهِمْ. It was the hand of God which was over their hand. Despite all these references, we don't believe him to be a God at all. Nor we believe you have any right to call Jesus Christ a little son of God. So like the son was metaphorical, so also God was to come in his metaphorical advent, not personally. So references are so many, inshallah. When you meet me again, I'll produce more references to you. Thank you.
Hazur, next question is from Miss Nina Kapoor from Wimbledon. She is sitting here.
Yes?
And she
would like you to represent her.
To read the question. Where does Lord Krishna fit? Hazur, she asked, where does Lord Krishna fit into the theme and religion, particularly with respect to Islamic faith?
Right. Lord Krishna fits into the scenario of religious phenomenon as presented by the Holy Quran. According to the Holy Quran, there is nowhere on earth and no nation on the earth, at no time in the history of mankind, when God did not send his representatives. And they were Bashiram wa Nazira. They were those who brought glad tidings to the people and also warned them against the consequences of their folly. This, according to the Holy Quran, is a universal phenomenon. Any religion which presents a narrower image of the world has to be wrong, because it could not be from the Lord of the universes. In this picture, Krishna sits perfectly. But on this subject, I have covered this subject in a book which is about to be published. I hope by the next year it will be published. And if you leave your address, we will send you the book to you, in which a chapter deals with Krishna particularly and Hinduism in general. So the Holy Quran, having made this claim, also makes another claim, that whenever God sent his messengers, human messengers, it was the distorted tendency of humans first to reject them, then to start raising their status from human to that of godly status. And this phenomenon is also witnessed throughout the world. We are discussing the case of Jesus Christ, for instance. We believe him to be a special prophet under the title of Messiah, but Son of God only metaphorically, not literally. But we have seen the discussion, there are many Christians who believe that he was a literal Son of God. So also is the case of many other prophets of God who were elevated from their human status to that of a godly status. We believe Krishna was no exception to this general rule. And we believe and respect him to be a genuine prophet of God of great status, who is also referred to in a tradition by Hadhrat Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam himself. He says, "Kana fil Hinde Nabiyun, ismuhu Asfadul Lawn, ismuhu Kahan." God had informed Hazrat Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam that in India also there was a prophet, dark of complexion, whose name was Kahan. And you know that Krishna and Kahan are interchangeable in pronunciation. And also Krishna Kanhaiya is known to have a dark complexion. This is how it's depicted in his pictures as well. So we believe it is exactly Krishna to whom he refers. That is why in our Prophet's days, many times we invite Hindu scholars to speak on Lord Krishna, Lord in the sense of Lord Muhammad, Lord Jesus, not in the sense of God Lord. and we pay homage to his greatness as a great prophet.